No one is saying science is bad. We're saying it can't replace God. When used properly, it leads to worship, not disbelief. If your faith is in science, it will fail you. If your faith is in God, you'll never be shaken. Subscribe for more truth. Science changes, God doesn't. If you trust science as the ultimate truth, consider this. Science once claimed the universe was eternal. Now it agrees it had a beginning. Science once insisted life came from non-life, spontaneous generation. It later disproved itself. The Big Bang was ridiculed when first proposed, then accepted, and now new models question it again. God's word, however, has remained the same. Hebrews 13:8, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Science needs faith. Ironically, atheists who mock faith rely on it daily. The placebo effect proves belief affects physical reality. The multiverse theory is widely accepted without evidence, pure faith. Dark matter supposedly makes up most of the universe, yet it's never been directly observed. They say, "Show me God," yet they believe in unprovable concepts because a scientist told them to. Faith versus science, the ultimate irony. Science operates on belief in unseen things until they're proven, only to change later. Faith in God, however, provides consistent truth that doesn't change with new discoveries. When atheists say, science has no evidence for God, they miss the point. Science itself is the study of God's creation. Psalm 19:1, the heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Science is limited. Science can only measure the physical, but God is beyond space and time. If you refuse to acknowledge anything outside material reality, you've already blinded yourself. Atheists demand evidence, but ignore it when it's presented. They trust in science, but science keeps proving itself wrong. Science changes, God does not. Scientific theories are always evolving. What we knew 50 years ago has been disproven or refined today. Yet Hebrews 13:8 says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Science requires faith. Every experiment assumes laws, constants and variables, things that scientists believe won't suddenly change. But where did those constants come from? Why do they hold? The very existence of order and precision in nature suggests design, not randomness. The placebo effect equals sign, faith, and action. The placebo effect is science's own admission that belief, strong faith, can override biology. Studies show that people who believe they are receiving treatment often experience healing, even when given fake medicine. That's faith altering reality. If the human mind can influence the body through belief, what does that say about the power of faith itself? Faith trumps science. People trust science as the ultimate truth, but science has been wrong more times than we can count. Remember when we were told the universe was eternal? Now we know it had a beginning. Scientists believed life could spontaneously generate from nothing. Disproven. The junk DNA myth suggested 90% of our DNA was useless. Now we know it has function. What does this prove? Science is a study of creation, not the source of creation, and when science catches up, it only reveals what was already written. God is the designer. Science cannot be its own God. Many treat science as an infallible deity, but science cannot explain its own foundations. Why does math describe the universe so perfectly? Why do physical laws remain constant? Why do humans seek purpose beyond survival? These are not scientific questions, they are spiritual ones. No one is saying science is bad. We're saying it can't replace God. When used properly, it leads to worship, not disbelief.